Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Cancerians or Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for the month of October 2019. This is going to be a generalized reading, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just taking a few Lemurian crystals here and I'm going to link in with Spirit to get an idea generally of what's happening around Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for the month of October 2019. And then we're going to pull a few tarot cards from the Witches Tarot deck, which is by Ellen Dugan. And then probably pull a few oracle cards at the end. Okay, so let's link in with Spirit. I'm just getting a bit more information here before I kind of give you all the full information they're giving me. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just be really honest. There's a little bit of sexual frustration going on here. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I feel like there's some frustration in general, but there could also be a bit of passion going on, okay? Don't be surprised if someone takes a trip to come and see you, because I feel like someone is really holding back how they feel about you. And again, if you're a cross-watcher, maybe you're the person that's holding back. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is going to be another love reading, but I'm going to give you a message. It's like, oh my, like I'm just here, like, this is, forgive me, this is a little bit cheesy a message, but I'm going to give it like exactly as I've heard it. You know that, is it Stevie Wonder who does that, I Just Called to Say I Love You? It's like someone's actually coming out and saying how they really feel, because Spirit are correcting me saying, no, it's how they really feel. So if someone has played down their feelings, if someone has not come clean about how they feel, and this could be you as the cross-watcher watching as well, and if it isn't, then it's the person, the Cancerian, the Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign that you're watching for. I just keep hearing that I just called to say I love you over and over again. Someone is making their feelings known here, because this is, it's like the full 9 yards. It's like they're not just showing me any one thing. There's a lot of passionate energy that's being, I mean, look, if we see the Strength card, I would not be surprised. But it's like, I'm just trying to tune in a bit deeper here because I want to get the dirt, you know. Their ego could have stopped them from admitting how they felt. If it isn't their ego, it could have been their image or something around that. It could have been friends, family, someone that was very keen to keep their cards close to their chest, because I feel really giddy. Like, this person, I feel like, did they know about their feelings before? I feel like this is coming into their awareness. I feel like this is coming into their awareness, and they are taking this new lease of life and they're running with it with both hands. And it's like this public display of how they feel, because they can't keep it to themselves anymore. They have to tell you. Because it's like they're, I mean, this is going to, I'm trying to be very careful how I'm phrasing these things. My guides are like, just say it. It's like they're bursting at the seams to kind of explain how they feel. There's a passionate side to this also. Am I going red? I mean, it's not, I need to kind of make it clear. This is not just about sex, okay? This is not just someone that wants to, you know, take their opportunity and then leave. It doesn't feel like that to me. Someone's rocked. Like, this is very soul felt. This is kind of deep. This is not just your physical connection, I don't feel. This is someone that knows with all, it's like it may have taken them a little time, a little bit of time for this to have sunk in, but it's really still waters run deep here. And, you know, I've got a feeling that there's something about Christmas that's linked into this, because now they're singing me Christmas carols. So if you feel like, I mean, we'll get an idea of how this is going to develop over October, but it feels like initially they are coming to a realization of how they feel, and it's hitting them with full force to the point where you'd have to, you know, be totally numb to not pick up, you know, to not pick up on it. You'd have to really not have any little, I mean, this sounds terrible. I don't want to sort of judge the person, but, or whoever's energy this is, or whoever's group collective energy this is. But I feel like potentially they may not have been ready to embrace it. And Spirit just keeps saying, you better believe it. You better believe it. It's like, wow. It's like, now, it could have been that their energy, they've really tried to pull back with the energy, and it wasn't really helping, and it didn't really go anywhere, and they've tried to suppress this over and over and over again, and it just wasn't working. It's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore. I want to try and dig a bit here. It's very Seven of Cups energy. It's very like daydreaming and very Page of Cups. Very Page of Cups. Very kind of dreamy energy. It's very dreamy energy. It's like, now I can feel whoever's watching this, again, if you're the cross watcher, it's like I can feel someone saying, oh no, I don't want them to sort of not live up to these expectations. And I totally get you, because obviously this does need to be balanced. But it's just like, again, if I see the Six of Cups, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's very like childlike crush. It's very kind of teenage crush vibes. But then if you dig a bit deeper, it goes a heck of a lot deeper than that. They're just saying once in a lifetime. It's like, now this could have been you, but this could also be them. It's like they're viewing you as one of those connections that only comes along once in a lifetime. And again, if they've been putting off giving their feelings and being clear about their feelings, it's like they cannot deny these anymore, because this is, if it's like a steam train that's, oh my goodness, I was about to say something. It's like a steam train that's going through a tunnel. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just the way they're giving it to me. But there's a bit of a playful energy here and passionate. I'm trying to read through the details. Let me just see what else I can see here. It's very heartfelt. It's like as deep as the, see, this is getting really, I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you now. This feels like a very romantic, very kind of cheesy one-liner type of reading. If this is not for you, click off. Because I feel like, and look, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying some people don't like that kind of thing. And I'm just saying now, I feel like this is what the reading is going to consist of. And maybe if this is, if this is not to your liking, then I'm just warning you that this is going to get a little bit deeper as we go in. If you've had a difference of opinion with this person, this is being laid to rest with the Five of Swords, okay? It's like a brand new cycle is starting. And we've also had the Three of Wands here. So this is future plans, looking out to the future, looking out onto the horizon to see what's coming in. But as you can see, it's in reverse. So I feel like, wow. I feel like this is because it's not so in the future. I feel like this is coming in, okay? We've got the Page of Swords as well. So this person could potentially be checking your social media, checking your online presence, maybe doing a little bit of checking up behind the scenes. Now, obviously, this is not, you know, obviously, if you feel like this is someone that's potentially stalking you, then obviously that's not good. But it doesn't feel like that. It feels like someone that wants to make a move, but is biding their time, and it's something that they have a hope and a wish for. It's something this is very dreamy energy. It's something they have a hope and a wish for. But as you can see, we've got the Ace of Cups, a brand new emotional start. This is it feels very unconditional love type scenario, okay? But the thing here is, if this person is not a fire sign, so Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, it could be Scorpio. Nothing is coincidental with what I'm saying. It could also be this person does have another partner, and especially with this energy, it feels like this energy is not so distant in the future. It's like it's here. It's already here. They're already making their presence known, and it's going to get more and more obvious throughout the month of October. It's like they're just putting in, I'm hearing the final checks, the final information to put together before they make their move. But they have to walk away from something first, okay? This is the Three of Swords. Again, this could be the third party, but it could also be that they would have to walk away from an old lifestyle, an old way of living. It could be that they've also been very hurt before in the past, and that they're very wary about coming forward and to give their heart, because they know this opportunity with you, this connection is a once in a lifetime, and they can't come in half cocked. I'm sorry. That sounds so... There's a lot of passion going on here. Yeah, look, Page of Wands. Very fast moving, passionate offer coming in, okay? But we've also got the Tower. Now, this could be passion as well, especially teamed up with the Page of Wands. But it could also be news, fast moving, fast information that kind of... Something is coming to an end in order for a new foundation to be built, okay? If there's words being said, I feel like this could be... Watch for any communication that comes in very fast and very direct, because I feel like this person could be going through something and they're trying to deal with it a little bit, and they're maybe not dealing with it in the best way. Three of Swords, they could be going through a bit of heartache at the moment. They want their comfort and reassurance, and they don't really know how to approach you. Therefore, hence with the Tower, that sort of things are falling to the side, and they're trying to sort of see how they're going to rebuild everything. But they feel like you are the person to help them with this, but they don't know how to approach you with it. They don't know how to let themselves and their feelings be known. And it's like they're biding their time through this month. Now, don't forget, we're only on the 2nd here. But it's interesting because tomorrow we've got Pluto going direct. Now, Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, okay? So, because it's going direct, I feel like there could be movement from that. Hence the Tower that we've just seen. We've got the Star again, so this could also be an Aquarius figure here. They're looking at making a very key investment in relation to this connection, okay? They know their future lies with you. They know their future lies with you. It's like... a thunderbolt has come out. I know that sounds ridiculous, but a thunderbolt has come out the sky. This card has come up 3 times now. It's like almost like the energy is not going away, and because it's not going away, they have to look at this. They have to take this seriously, and they have to maybe come to terms with the fact that what maybe they thought was a superficial encounter maybe is not so superficial, and that again their future lies with you. But they have to make some kind of changes in order for this to come in. 3 star cards. Again, it could be a third party that is involved. Maybe they're looking at phasing that out, but they don't quite know how to do that. It's almost like they're seeing the illusion for what it is. If this person's had a bit of an illusion around them, it's like they're really coming into their own here. So they're fine-tuning what is to be phased out and what is to be brought forward into this new phase. Now, the Emperor card has just come through, which could be an Aries male, could also be a female, but this is someone coming into their power. This is a boss, a leader, someone who knows exactly what it is they want and how they're going to get it, okay? But they also are very non-apologetic, very, I'm going to grab the bull by the horns and I'm going to make this work, okay? This could also be a divine counterpart, a divine union, because we have had the Emperor, okay? But the Chariot card has come out. This obviously is the Cancerian card, okay? But this is fast, very, very precise, focused movement forward here. This is... I am literally going to be very unapologetic for this move, and I'm going to rush forward and I'm going to stake my claim in what is mine. It's very territorial energy, but it's not low vibrational. I'm not tuning in here and picking up anything that is telling me, you know, it's a bit controlling, or, you know, it's a bit low vibration, because we've had the Emperor. That's very high vibrational energy. This is the focus and the dedication of this energy is extreme. This is, but not unhealthy extreme. It's, I realised what it was I was missing, and now I'm going after it, and I'm going to grab it with both hands, okay? This is also something to do with the mother. I'm just getting something around the person's mother. I feel like this person could have also been needing a bit of healing from their childhood. Around their mother. Maybe they haven't been able to trust women around them before. They haven't been able to feel safe around women before. Now, this could also be you. Maybe you're watching this saying, well, that's me, not the other person, you know? Wow. Wow. There's something in their current life that they are phasing out, okay? Because it does not serve a purpose. It is not emotionally fulfilling for them. And interestingly, the Justice card has come up. So it's almost like this is going to recalibrate. The energy here is coming into balance. And we've also got the Four of Wands. So this could also lead to a serious commitment and or marriage, okay? Because these two cards are legit, you know? For me, this is like the Union card. It's like this is going to come into fruition. This is going to have a positive outcome. There is a little bit of defensive energy going on though. It could be that they're trying to phase that out, and it came out with the Four of Cups. So it could be that there's a bit of a discontent and they're fed up of trying to defend something that is outdated, something that yeah, their wish is not with this other life. Their wish is with you. The wish is with you, okay? This is the wish card. This is, for me, this is like, there's 8 stars here, which is abundance and an infinite. So there's an infinite expansion of this energy. But a decision has to be made, okay? This is the King of Swords. So this person is currently deciding. They could also be in a committed relationship and or marriage, and they're actually deciding whether to stay or go. Because this is deciding about their future, and it's, again, if this is not the other person, this could be you. Maybe you're deciding about your future, and this could be in any sense. This could be around work, finances, money. Yeah, it's like, because the King of Pentacles is in reverse, it's like the outdated patriarch energy, the outdated masculine that pays for everything and is responsible for everything. It's like they want to phase that out, and they want a more balanced union that is more soul based than 3-dimensional matrix reality based, because that was an illusion, okay? Ace of Swords, it was an illusion. It's like they went for something that was very tangible in the 3-dimensional reality, that was they would see a profit from. They were kind of focusing more on very kind of practical 3-dimensional energy, which would be money, prestige, fame, that kind of thing. But they've realised it's not giving them what they want. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse here, which is truth, clarity. But because it's the other way, it's like I feel like they were previously in that energy. But this also could be you. Maybe this month is going to be to bring that Ace of Swords into the upright, where there is a clarity and they have made that decision. But the thing is, it's like they're choosing between, if this is a choice in love, they're choosing between their heart and their soul, but they know that their emotions are on the line and they've had potentially a little bit of emotional pain and a little bit of emotional hurt before, versus what people expect them to be like in the three-dimensional reality, versus, you know, the family, the white picket fence, and they know they don't want to go through heartache or loss again, which is why you, as the more soulful option, is harder for them to choose, because they know there's a potential to get their heart broken. Whereas the choice they're currently in, sorry to say, is a very easy choice, because there's no real risk of being hurt. And if this is you and it resonates, then, you know, take it as it sort of resonates. If it's not them, it's you. But they want to bring this more into balance, because they know the money is not bringing them happiness. They know that the energy is mismatched. It's out of alignment. This is a Six of Pentacles, so equal give and take. They know that the more, or you know that the more, you know, matrix of money and the rat race is not going to bring you overall harmony in the long run. But because of the fact that they're in a relationship, or they're in a potential situation that they are finding it hard to get out of, the current option to go towards you is more viable, but it's more scarier as well, because this is the King of Cups here, King of Cups. So could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's like there's a risk with it, but with the risk comes ultimate happiness, ultimate contentment, ultimate happiness, ultimate sunshine, abundance, you name it. And I feel like that's what they're going to start understanding during this month. It's like that's starting to come into awareness now. The thing is, again, this is the Three of Cups. If this is not a third party scenario going on, then this could also be reunion. So take it as it resonates, but this could also be friendship and celebration. It's like they don't want to feel alone anymore. They don't want to feel like they're up against, or you don't want to feel like you're up against certain things that is not bringing you much soul-based contentment and in line with your path. They want to bring in equal, like this is Three of the Pentacles, so this is about contract, teamwork, you know, working as a team. It could also be with work, so this could also be an opportunity in work and or love, where you're looking for something more emotionally fulfilling, and that you're trying to look for something that is not, I mean, look, I feel like this is either, it's kind of like money and stability in that sense versus spiritual happiness. It's that kind of vibe in this reading at the moment. That's what I'm getting. But it's like to choose the spiritual happiness, there's a lot of karmic lessons that have had to be learned. And if it isn't coming to fruition, then it means that there still is a karmic lesson that needs to be, you know, learned and understood in order for the cycle to come to completion and for ultimate happiness to be realized, which is the world. Okay. So again, this month feels like it's like temporary, superficial happiness versus potentially taking a risk, but going for the ultimate of ultimate soul union. This is soul path. This is like lining up with your soul path here and having abundance along with it. So it's all, this is the King of Pentacles. So this could be an earth sign as well. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's almost like they're weighing up, what does it mean to me? What does it mean to me to have that ultimate fulfillment versus soul fulfillment? But it feels like this could also be a past life lesson that has been brought back in order to be understood and learned, because they haven't quite learned it yet. This card, one sec. Yeah. Once they learn that this is coming in quick, once they decide and learn these lessons, this is the Knight of Swords. This is coming in very quick. This is very focused energy, attention. This could also be communication. In order to set the record straight, in order to stake their claim, once they've made that focused effort, once they've learned those karmic lessons, once they've phased that information out, in order to find their true north, their creative home. This is the Ace of Wands. So it's almost like once they realize where their soul, or where your soul is calling you, and what karmic lessons have to be phased out, is when the real journey can begin. Is when the real journey can begin. this King of Cups has now just come back out, but in reverse. So they could also be needing to do a bit of emotional healing as well, or this could be you. Okay, so I feel like we might need to be connecting with a bit of doing a bit of healing around the heart center. Something about forgiveness from the past, because again, there's a heck of a lot of sorrow and pain going on with this energy, and I feel like it's not creating a block, but it's like, yeah, it's like, look, we've got the 9 of swords here. So this is very much being in your head and sort of worry and staying up at night and wondering what will be, coming up with the King of Wands. So again, this could be the other man or the other woman. You know, this could be someone that's already in a pre-existing relationship. And they're trying to understand what decision to make without sacrificing their moral integrity, but it's keeping them up at night, and they still haven't figured out what it is they need to figure out, which is why things are a little bit... Yeah, which is why the Emperor card is in reverse. So it's like they need to phase out this karmic cycle. You need to phase out a karmic cycle. You need to phase out, take it whichever resonates. You need to phase out and sort of do a little bit of emotional healing in order to turn this Emperor upside down. And then, because the 7 of Pentacles, which is, you know, kind of, this is what you end up harvesting after the efforts, okay? But because it's the other way, it's kind of telling me that once this emotional healing has come about, then that Emperor energy, that you or them will come into that energy and will be attracting the next part of the journey. So it's almost like, to try and get some space maybe, and to figure out how to do a bit of emotional healing around, you know, previous loves, or if it's not you, then them, what it is you want, and to make a decision, okay? Once that decision has been made, then you'll see, like, the work will start opening up, you know, everything else, the doors will start opening once those initial sort of steps have been taken. But at the moment, there's a little bit of defensive energy. So again, watch for that. So if you're in communication with this person, or they're in communication with you, I maybe wouldn't sort of be making them aware of what I just said, because I feel like they might be a little bit like, well, what do you mean? But yeah, we've got the Page of Wands. So there's a lot of communication coming in here, but this could also be that they need a bit of time to develop into that kind of mature king, okay, or you know, to make that solid commitment. But this is also Page of Wands, so watch for them coming in, potentially having a little bit of nookie, if you know what I'm saying, and then running off again, because I feel like that's kind of that energy a little bit. Don't take less than what you deserve. But this could also relate to a child, okay? Fire sign child, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also be that they're needing to emotionally develop a little bit, and they just need that time, or maybe, you know, you need that time for you to decide what it is you want. Yeah, and once they do, they have to take that leap of faith, or you have to, once you make that decision, you take the leap of faith and you start your new path, okay? But it is very much about spiritual happiness versus what is expected of you. That's the kind of vibe coming through here. So what's the outcome, please, Spirit, for whoever resonates with this for October 2019 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus? What is the outcome, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus. What is the outcome? Just seen a really good card. What's the outcome in October 2019 for this scenario, please? Wow, I've just cut the deck twice and I've seen some really good cards. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome, please? They're taking the offer. Once they've decided, it's like they're going to go to, yeah. This is brilliant. They're walking away, 8 of Cups, from what they deem to be a burdensome duty or responsibility, what is to be expected of them. They're walking away from potentially that committed scenario, okay? I love tarot cards. It's just totally summarising what I've said. Guys, we've got counterparts. It's like they're walking away from the previous commitment, okay? So they're walking away from that. They're going that way. But then what comes in, this is amazing, is the Knight of Cups, which is an offer to their real spiritual happiness, your real spiritual happiness. Okay, so yes, we have counterparts. This could also be soulmate and or twin flames, but we have the king and queen, so it could be earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus. My mind's gone blank. Virgo. What other earth sign is there? Virgo, Taurus, Virgo. Why has my mind gone blank? There's a reason my mind's gone blank. They're doing it deliberately. There's a sign about this. It could be that that's only relevant for Virgo and Taurus, okay? But I'll leave that one with you. But also the Four of Cups came up in reverse. So in traditional decks, this is seen as the hand of God giving that offering of the Ace of Cups, and that person sort of not acknowledging it, right? But it's the other way. So they're making that decision for spiritual happiness in their divine union. They're amazing cards. Yeah, it's like don't be surprised if this takes a little while though, because I feel like they're trying to, this energy feels like they're really trying to gather all their information, because we had the Page of Swords here, before making their move, let's say. So if this is, because don't forget, we've got a full moon on the 13th, which is in Aries, okay? And then we've got Venus, before that, we've got Venus going into Scorpio around the 6th, I think. And I feel like those two kind of components are also going to help this along a little bit. Aries are very passionate, very passionate. So watch around the 13th. If they might come forward around the 13th, because we're seeing a lot of fire cards here. Yeah, look. Okay, so again, the Chariot. So it's reaffirming that. So let's see if we can pull some. I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot deck now. Any further insights, please, for those resonating with this message for the outcome October 2019 for Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, please. Any further insight, any outcome cards that you can give us. Yeah, this is by John Holland, this deck. So let's just see if they want to give any other messages here for you guys. But I mean, that was a fairly straightforward message. That was amazing, those cards. That was just because it's King and Queen of Pentacles. That is a solid offer. This is not something that is here one minute and there the next. That is, they're walking away from a pre-existing situation towards their spiritual love and therefore their material harvest. I mean, this is what an amazing card. We've just had the harvest full moon as well, so that could have shifted a few bits and pieces for you guys. I'm going to pull now Wisdom of Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid. It's Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, please, for outcome October 2019. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, October 2019. Cancerian Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for October 2019. Wow. Milk and honey. And we've got a beautiful rainbow in the background, and we've got a little, it looks like an elephant taking a little bath in the milk and honey. I'm going to read this for from the book here. Milk and honey. Okay, this is really good. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, it says, almost burnt myself on the candle. It says, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All of your needs are being met and you are given the gift of nourishment in every form. says for the relationship side of things, sensuality, connection and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding and love amongst friends and family are all here for you to savour now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet and with gratitude, and you'll be nourished with the honey of abundance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry I'm going so extra with this, but that's so nice. Oh my goodness. How nice is that message? Guys, what a lovely reading. I'm hoping this has helped. If it has, leave a thumbs up. If you would like the extended reading here, it is going to be £11.11. Please do send me an email to let me know that you've sent that via PayPal. All the information in the description box. I've also included the exchange rates, you know, the currency kind of, you know, differences depending on where you are. And if it isn't included in the description box where you are and you want the currency conversion rate, then just let me know and I'll obviously email that to you. But once you've sent that money over, I will send you a link to the extended reading for Cancer, October 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus. I'm also doing an offer which is going to last just for this month of October, which is going to be a 20-minute video-based personalised reading for £20. And again, the information for the exchange currency rates are also in the description box. So if that's of interest, do let me know. And if I don't hear from you, then have a lovely October. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, then I would love for you to subscribe. And if you have, thank you. And yeah, I post videos Monday to Friday. Tomorrow's is going to be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus. And have a lovely evening, daytime, wherever you are located, and speak soon. Bye.